That's gonna rock. Tonight's class is focused on spine strength and spine health. Ooh, Gina finished a presentation. Yes. Spine strength, spine health. It will be hopefully very stretchy and nice, but also just like a little bit intense at points. Nothing that'll hopefully be too scary. Just kind of nice. Overused word. Anyway, off on your mat. We're gonna start on our backs tonight. If you have your glass of wine, cheers, happy Friday. You can pull up your playlist and press play in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press play. You're going to start with tongue. Find your way on your back. Knees are going to open up really wide into Supavada Konasana butterfly pose. So right here, you can place your hands on your body or you can just lay them down by your side. I want you to focus on your body to mat connection. So a lot of times we have the front side of our body on our mat in things like Cobra or Bow. But tonight, as you get started, think about the back side of your body. See if you can really press down through your lower back to eliminate that space, that curvature between your spine and the mat. And just take a moment to feel every single part of your body that's connected to either the ground or your mat. As you do that, take a breath in. And breathe out, empty, empty, empty. Awesome. Try one more just like that, full inhale. Full exhale. Nice. Keeping your whole back connected to the mat, just hug your knees into chest. So close your knees like a book, hug them in. And maybe as you do that, your spine feels a little bit different, maybe a little bit stronger. And then from here, I want you to extend your legs just straight up the wall. Nice. Hang out here for a few rounds of breath. Notice if there's a little bit of shaking in your legs right at the beginning. That's awesome. Breathe in. And then stay right here with your legs. Breathe out. Slowly on your own count. No rush to get there, but really making it your own. Lower your legs down to your mat. See if you can keep them straight the whole time. See if you can really think about the places that your body's occupying space right now. Lovely. And then as they make their way down to your mat, hug your right knee in. Give it a few small circles up and around. Starting off with a supine twist. We typically end like this, but let's start here tonight. Breathe in. And then exhale, supine twist. So your right knee pops over to the left side of your mat space. Gaze goes over to the right. And this doesn't have to be super deep or intense. Your body's still warming up. If it feels better right away, you can just bend both of your knees for an easier supine twist. That'll be a little bit gentler on your spine. Yeah. From there, slowly make your way back to center. Hug your knees into chest. Reset. Gentle, easy. And then this time, left knee comes in tight. Right leg long. A few small circles up and around. Awesome. And then left knee over to the right side. Gaze can go over to the left, or maybe your knees stack. Your gaze doesn't have to twist if that doesn't feel right. Just take 2 rounds of breath here. Let this be energizing for your spine and body, getting into a little bit of rotation. Yeah, bring them back towards center. Hug your knees into chest. And then slowly rock and roll up to a boat pose. So you're going to rock and roll up so that your glutes are down on your mat. You can start with your heels down or you can hover them. If you choose hovering, I want you to hold and breathe right here. Same thing, actually, if you choose on your heels, you can hold and breathe. That's awesome too. Nice. If you want to add on a little bit more core strength here, I want you to breathe in for high boat. And then exhale, find low bow. Awesome, we'll try that just a few more times. Breathe in, rise. Breathe out, drop. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, last round. Breathe in, breathe out. Find boat, land here. And then rock and roll a little bit more. Find your way into a high plank. Maybe it looks a little more graceful than mine did. Maybe you take a few more rocks. And then really plant your palms down into your mat. Press into your upper back. Full breath in. Stay right here in your plank for your exhale. Nice. Now with a big bend in your knees, hike your hips up and back. Keep a really big bend in your knees for down dog. That'll give you some time to stretch out through your spinal column, to really feel your tailbone go up to the sky. Yeah, and then as it feels good, you can start to straighten your legs here and maybe drop your heels closer to the mat. Maybe you want to bend into one knee then the next. Make sure that you're finding your breath. Sometimes when we warm up in different patterns, we focus our energy on movement instead of breath, but both are so important here. One big breath in. One big breath out. Nice, settle into your down dog. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank. So come all the way back to the top of a push-up, really articulating through your spine, and then ripple back, down dog, hike your hips. Nice, you wanna start to feel like you're moving through liquid, through water. Inhale, ripple forward, really strong. And then exhale, ripple back. Strong breath, we'll take 3 rounds. Inhale forward. Exhale back. 2 more, breathe in. And then breathe out. Last one, and then land in a down dog when you get there. Down dog. Breath in, breath out. Nice. Reach your right heel high. Square your hips to start. It doesn't have to get super high. Yeah, and then you can scorpion your dog if that feels good. If you want a deeper bend in your left knee, that's really great too here. And then if you want to start taking some hip circles, do that. If there are other movements that are calling to your right leg right now, take those. And then we'll add on to this in just a bit. We've got about 3 more cycles of breath here. Nice, finish out your last little bit of movement here. Inhale, 3-legged down dog, reach your right heel high. Exhale, low lunge. Bring that right foot to the top of your mat and then ground down through your left knee, uncurl your toes. Inhale, crescent moon. Whew, that was a lot of warming up, a lot of moving for the first less than 10 minutes of class. Start to get into your hip flexor. This is where you'll feel a nice deep stretch. So into your left hip. You can bring your palms to your thighs. You can keep them above your head, but take a moment in this shape to just kind of exist and explore. To find something new in your body or something familiar that maybe you're unlocking for the first time today. To celebrate your Friday, to celebrate yourself. Breathe in. And then exhale, half splits. Just bump your hips back, flex your toes, and get as deep into it as feels good and accessible to you right now. You're gonna start to feel this big stretch through your right hamstring, through the back of your right leg. The more you flex your toes, the more intense that stretch is gonna become. Soften your shoulders and feel like you're really reaching the crown of your head and your chest forward. Yeah. Inhale, come back to crescent moon. So knee stays down on your mat, arms go back up ahead, right knee finds that 90-degree bend. Breathe in, and then put a lot of weight into your front right foot. Exhale, chair plane. So bring your left foot to meet your right. Bump your hips back, send your arms behind you. Awesome. Really engage your inner thighs here so it's active with your lower half. Feel like you're ripping your mat apart with your feet, but then pressing your inner thighs together. So equal but opposite actions. Nice, see if you can get a little bit lower. Awesome, inhale, baby back bend, rise all the way up, open your chest, expose your heart, cactus your arms, breathe in. And then exhale, forward fold, let it all melt forward. Bring your feet out about hip width distance apart, maybe wider, and take your first ragdoll pose today. Grab for opposite elbows. Release your jaw if it's maybe clenched up. Shake out your shoulders. That might feel good. Inhale, halfway lift. Your feet can stay wide or they can come back to touch. Both work great. Press into your palms. Relax your shoulders down your back and then extend the crown of your head long. Breathe in. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Hands come down to your mat. Shift it forward, bend 90 degrees. And then inhale, upward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath out. Nice, take a big breath in. And then big exhale here. Reach your left heel up to the sky. Maybe your body feels a little bit warmer now, but still be just intentional with this setup. So if you need a deep bend in your right knee, great, take it. If you want to start to open your hip, you can take these big hip circles, or you can just start by scorpioning your dog, right? It depends on what your body is craving a little bit more of. It doesn't have to look the exact same as it did on the other side, but just allow your body to find some balance here. Nice, take about 2 more rounds of breath, getting really intentional with the places that your body's going. Awesome, inhale, 3-legged down dog, left heel lifts high. Exhale, low lunge, left foot top of your mat. Drop your right knee down, arms high, inhale, crescent moon. And then stay for your exhale. Start to explore your body as it's a little bit closer to the mat. Hands can come to your front thigh. You can open up through your right hip by lunging a little bit deeper. You can also lengthen your stance. Sometimes that's nice. And just kind of play around here. If maybe you want some more heart opening, you can roll your shoulders a couple times back. And then once you've had it there, inhale, crescent moon, arms high. Exhale, half splits. Bump your hips back to the back of your mat. Bump it. That was a repeated sentence in like 3 different words. But you know the drill here. See if you can flex your foot a lot to intensify that stretch through the back of your leg, particularly in your hamstring muscle. Soften your jaw and let your heart really melt down. Yeah. Nice. Inhale back to crescent moon. Shift weight into your front left foot this time. Breathe in. And then exhale, chair plane. Rise all the way up. Keep your knees bent. Sit back just like you're sitting into a chair. Soften your shoulders, open your heart. Soften your jaw. Nice. Inhale, baby back bend. Cactus your arms. Lift your chest up to the sky. Get really open with it. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Melt it down. Whew. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, rinse it out. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Alrighty, let's link some breath to movement with that sequence. Reach your right heel high, breathe in. Exhale, low lunge, top of your mat. Drop your bottom knee. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, chair plane, rise tall. Yeah, inhale, baby back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Find your Vinyasa here. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog into the left side. Reach your left heel. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your bottom knee, crescent moon. Breathe in. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, chair plane. Inhale, baby back bend. Exhale, forward fold down to your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Chaturanga Dandasana, rinse it out. Find your home base. Inhale up. Exhale down, land here, breathe. 3 rounds of breath. Inhale. Big exhale. 2 more, get deep through your breath, pull in your body. Awesome, inhale, lift to the top, and then actually drop down to your knees. We're gonna add some cat-cows right in the middle here. So palms come back to your mat. You can start in traditional cat-cow by just arcing and rounding your spine. You can add on some more C-curves, some more waves, some more circles. You can flip your wrists. But just a little bit of time here to get into a slightly different motion in your spine. So our spines traditionally go 3 ways. They have 3 big bulks of motion that they can do. You can have flexion and extension, which is basically bending forward and bending back. You can have lateral, which is side to side that we do a lot. Maybe in this tabletop, you want to like wag your tail. That would be some lateral movement in your spine. And then you have rotation, which is twisting side to side. So we'll get all of that in class today. Take about 4 more rounds of whatever you're doing in this tabletop or shape that kind of looks like tabletop. Keep breathing, keep exploring. Yeah. Then on your last round of breath, come to some stillness. Find a nice neutral tabletop. Press down through your left palm and then reach your right fingertips forward. Send your left heel back for bird dog. This might be enough for you in this balance. That's great. Breathe in. And then stay right here for your exhale. If you're craving a little bit more, you can capture your left foot and then press down through your left palm for a slight heart opener, a little bit of a back bend here. Really feel like you're kicking into that left foot. Feel like your chest is getting fuller, more open with each breath. Nice, big breath in. And then exhale, slowly release, unravel yourself, come back to neutral tabletop. Switch it out. Ground down through your right palm, left fingers long, and then right leg straight behind you. Breathe in. And then stay right here for your exhale. Press down through your left shin, and then if you want, you can capture the right sole, the right top of your foot. There you go. Press down through your right palm, and then get a little bit more back bend action. This also might feel like a really nice shoulder opening in your left shoulder girdle. Breathe in. And then slowly on your exhale, come out of it. Take a nice neutralizing cat-cow. Inhale, come back to a flat tabletop. Curl your toes, breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Really press through your palms, pedal your knees. Full inhale. Full exhale on this journey. Nice. To neutralize out your spine a little bit more, inhale, ripple forward, high plank. Let's get it nice and strong. And then exhale, bump your hips up and back. 2 more, just like that. Breathe in, fully forward. Breathe out, bump it up. Last one, inhale, shift. Exhale, back. Inhale, reach your right heel high. Exhale, low lunge. We're gonna add on a little bit. Drop your bottom knee. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, back to crescent moon. Exhale, chair plane, pause right here. Yeah, press down through your right foot, hover your left toes, and then start to find your way into eagle. So your left arm is gonna wrap underneath your right, your left foot is gonna wrap around your right. This is eagle. If this doesn't work in your body, no worries. You can just grasp your shoulders. You can also just find like a kickstand here with your left foot. Wherever you are, feel like you're sitting back into your chair. Maybe like your shoulders are stacking over your hips. Nice, Kate. Yes, Rebecca. You guys look awesome. Keep breathing here. Lovely. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Press down through your right foot. Rise tall through your left side. There's a tendency here for the hips to get uneven, but see if you can balance them out a little bit. Breathe in. And then chair plane on your exhale. Bend deep into your seat. Arms go back behind you. Yeah. Back to something a little bit more familiar. Inhale, baby back bend, open up. Exhale, forward fold, pause at the bottom. Maybe shake out your legs. Nice. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, step your left foot back so you're in a low lunge. So your right foot is your base in front of you, left foot is behind you. Bring your palms down to your mat. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Right foot reaches all the way up to the sky. Yeah, and then from here, start to scorpion your dog. Bend into your right knee. Open up through your right hip a little bit more. And then work your way into flip dog. So for flip dog, your right toes are gonna flip all the way over and tap the ground beneath you. Chest is gonna open up. Left palm is your base. Breathe in. You can stay here for a little bit longer, or you can join me by dropping your hips down, extending your left foot straight in front of you, opening up your right knee. Inhale, sweep your arms up, and then exhale, fold forward. So you're in this one-legged stretch. This probably feels like a really nice place to be after you've done a lot of movement up and around on your mat. There's something about these exploratory journeys that we go on. As you're discovering, as you're learning new things about yourself, your body, sometimes you just need to come back down to reality, to your home base, to whatever it is that lets you recharge and recenter. As you're here, see if you can get a little bit deeper into your folds. Use your breath as a tool to get there, right? Every inhale really fills you up. Your exhales allow you to get nice and empty and maybe a little bit deeper. Soften through your eyebrows, through your jaw. Soften your shoulders if they're creeping up. Find a little bit more length through your spine. Breathe in. A little bit deeper on your last exhale here. Nice, slowly come out of it, unravel, and then you can work all the way back through flip dog to three-legged down dog, or you can just flip yourself over into three-legged down dog. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring both of your feet back to center. If you want a chaturanga here, you totally can flow through one, or you can just hang out in down dog for an extra moment. You always have options. My voice is just a guide, but your body's what you're really listening to through this practice. Find your way to down dog. If you're not already there, breathe in. And then breathe out. Reach your left heel high. Take it up to the sky, big inhale. Exhale, low lunge, top of your mat, drop down to your back, right knee, inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Awesome, inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, chair plane, rise all the way to both feet. Great, now press down through your left foot, start to rise your right toes, and then wrap around for eagle, same thing, arms come in front of you, right arm underneath your left. Your palms are gonna clasp. You can always take a bear hug here. You can always take a kickstand with your feet. See if you can get your shoulders to stack over your hips, right? There's a tendency to lean forward. How can you bring that all back? Yes. You guys look so good. See if you can get a little bit deeper, just an inch lower. Nice. Take a full round of breath in. And then a full breath out. Inhale, unravel, one-legged mountain pose. Pause right here. Neutralize out your hips. Soften your shoulders. Reach a little bit taller through the crown of your head. Breathe in. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Ooh, it's okay if you wobble getting there. Inhale, baby back bend, open up. Exhale, forward fold, take it down. Halfway lift is your breath in. Pause right here. Now step your right toes back this time. So you're in low lunge. Left foot is in front of you, right toes behind you. Press down through your palms. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Send your left toes up to the sky, and then you know where we're going. So you can start to scorpion your dog. If you're ready to make it there, you can flip dog. You can hang out here for as long as you want. And then when you're ready, you can bump your hips down. This time your left knee comes down to the ground. Right toes go long in front of you. Rotate your torso. So that's some of that rotation. Inhale, reach up to the sky. And then exhale, one-legged forward fold. Feel the softness through your body as you just kind of melt here. Know that there's really no rush to get out of it. You have some time to just be grounded. Maybe you're not even fully on your mat. That's okay. I'm not. Allow your breath to be fluid, coming in and out of you, full and then emptying. With every inhale, finding a little bit of newness. Something that you're discovering on the journey. Something that's lighting up your night, maybe your weekend. Breathe in. Melt a little bit deeper as you breathe out. Yeah, really lovely, guys. Slowly, slowly, slowly peel your body all the way up and then start to unravel out of it. So you can come back to flip dog and then work your way into three-legged down dog, or you can just kind of fold over into three-legged down dog. Breathe in with your left leg high. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Press through your palms. Reorient yourself on your mat. Maybe bend into your knees a few times. Breathe in. Big breath out. One more, just like that. Full inhale. Full exhale. Drop down to your knees. Find a quick child's pose. Soften into your hips. Allow your forehead to touch down on your mat. Soften your shoulders. Maybe you flip your palms. Maybe you tap your thumbs to the nape of your neck. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. One more full inhale. Emptying exhale. Alrighty, inhale back up to your palms and then float it back, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe it out. Reach your right heel high, three-legged down dog. Exhale, low lunge. This time, flip your back toes to 45 degrees. Inhale, rise up, warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. So really bend into your front right knee. Work to square your hips towards the top of your mat, but know it's more important about how your body feels here rather than how it looks, right? Maybe you need to shorten your stance, maybe you widen it, both great options. And then just start to settle down into this. You're gonna start to feel a big stretch through your back left heel and then up through your Achilles. Soften your shoulders. Nice. And then find eagle arms on the left. So take your left arm underneath your right. Palms come up to the sky. Breathe all the way in. Puff up your chest. Keep your legs exactly as they are. Exhale, just fold forward. Soften through your jaw. Keep your breath active. Nice, take one more big breath in. Stay for your exhale. Unravel your arms as you do that. Come all the way up into star pose. So find the side of your mat, shake out your hips. Yeah, and then flip your toes to the wide edge of your mat. Palms come out, flip them up, puff up your chest, breathe in. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold all the way down on your mat. Maybe shake out your head, shake out your neck. If you're feeling really nimble, you can float up into headstand, but we're gonna do this on the other side as well, so you'll get a second chance. You got about 4 more rounds of breath here. So lovely. Find a T in your arms. And then inhale, slowly, slowly, slowly rise your body all the way back up to stand. Really press through your heels to get you there. Yeah, breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Soften through your right knee. Nice. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana, rinse it out. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. One last side, left heel rises all the way up. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your back heel down, 45 degrees. Inhale, warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. This side might feel a little bit different. Again, remember, that's okay. If there feels like there's a big sway in your back, see if you can really scoop your tailbone underneath to neutralize out your spine. Breathe in, and then settle into your legs as you breathe out. Find eagle arms on the right this time. So right arm comes underneath your left. Puff up your chest as you breathe in. Maybe they rise an inch. Inhale. And then exhale, melt everything forward. Bring it to the inside of your left thigh. Actively press down through your left foot to keep yourself in this shape. Soften your shoulders, soften your jaw. Lovely. One more big breath in. Stay right here for your breath out. Slowly unravel everything. Inhale, rise up, star pose, side of your mat. Shake out your hips, shake out your arms. And then flip your toes to the long edge of your mat. Palms come out to the side. Breathe in, puff up your chest and your heart space. Inhale. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Same thing on this side. You got lots of options. You can float up into headstand. You could take some twists by planting down your left, rising your right, and then doing it on the other side. You can just kind of bend in and out of your knees if that feels good. You can kind of sway side to side, but give yourself a few more breaths to just explore your body. So find the joy in it, to appreciate this discovery phase. Even when we think we have it all figured out, we're still learning, still discovering. There's still so much to explore. When you feel ready, palms come out to a T. And slowly rise yourself all the way back up to stand. Breathe in at the top. Exhale, settle into warrior two. Flip your left toes to the top of your mat, 90 degrees in your front knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. It doesn't have to be big, it can be nice and easy. And then exhale your last chaturanga today. Rinse it out. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Huge breath out. One more just like that. Inhale. Empty, empty, exhale. Inhale, look to the top. So exhale, come down to your knees. Yeah, start to sit back onto your heels. We haven't done camel in a while in my classes, so we're gonna do camel tonight. Come all the way up onto your knees. Make sure that your hips are stacking over your knees for starters, shoulders over your hips. Then palms can come behind your lower back. If you have a lot of lower back sensitivity, maybe you might want to skip this and just take a child's pose or just give it a shot. Roll open your shoulders and chest. Start with an exhale, really press down through your shins. Breathe out. And then as you inhale, start to lift your chest and your gaze until it makes its way to maybe the ceiling, meets the wall behind you. Maybe you find the wall behind you. Maybe your palms reach onto your heels. And then just as slowly as you went into it, heal yourself out of it. And then land back down onto your heels. Flip your palms down so they're grounded on your thighs. Close your eyes. Notice your heart. Maybe it's elevated. Maybe it hasn't been this open today. Maybe it hasn't been this open all week. When you take time to explore, to discover, you're on this journey that is never ending and is so much fun, right? If you let it be fun, it really is. You learn about yourself, you get to learn about your others. And through it all, you can bring love in. Take a soft inhale. Soft exhale. Place both hands fully over your heart. Press your heart back into your palms, palms into your heart, soften your shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more just like that. Full inhale. Emptying exhale. As you feel ready, you can slowly fall over onto one hip. Extend your legs out straight in front of you, and then roll all the way down onto your back. Reconnect your spine to your mat. Maybe even take Supta Baddha Konasana butterfly pose, just like we had right at the beginning of class. Noticing what's more connected to the mat now than when you first started. Noticing what has space to ground. What's maybe opened up, what's awakened, what's energized, what's exciting. Yeah. A few rounds of breath. You can hug your knees into chest and then knock them to the right. Nice easy supine twist on the right. And then knees can hug back to chest. Take them to the left. Nice and simple. Easy rotation in your spine. Gentle movement. Rounding out, just how we started. Hug your knees into chest. Connect your forehead all the way in. Take a big breath in. Fill all the way up with love. Inhale. Exhale, welcome to your Shavasana. Allow your body to melt. Allow yourself to soften into your mat. to let the places of your body that are touching the earth and your mat really be grounded. To soften, to ease, to just be for a few moments tonight. Shavasana is always here for as long as you want it. If you feel ready to come back to your evening, you can start to breathe back into your body. Start to feel the little tingles, the little ways that your body's waking back up. Maybe roll out your wrists and your ankles, twinkles in your toes and your feet. And then take a full good morning stretch. Body extends big on your mat. Maybe you arch your spine. Maybe you lift your heart. Take a big breath in. And then your exhale rolls you over to your favorite side for supported fetal. Getting really small. Thinking again about the places in your body that are connected either back to themselves here or to the earth. Places that are actively being supported, even if you don't fully realize it. They're here with you on your journey. They will always keep you going. When you feel ready, press up to the top of your mat space. Hands can come to your heart center. Eyes can blink closed or find a nice soft gaze. Shrug your shoulders all the way up towards your ears. Breathe in. And then exhale, roll them back down. Lift your heart into your thumbs, thumbs into your heart. Move your elbows, find a parallel shape. Breathe in. Breathe out. Try one more just like that. Full inhale. Empty, empty out. Exhale. If it feels right to you, thumbs come near your third eye center, your seat of intuition, that space of enlightenment. Inhale to lift and lengthen through the crown of your head, to ground down through your sits bones to get a little bit taller. Breathe in. Exhale, bow forward to seal it in. So let it go. To know that you are always exploring and always discovering new things on this journey. What a joy. Happy Friday night. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed class. It was a little bit funkier than usual. And that's really really all I gotta say. As always, class is donation based via Venmo. I hope you guys have a lovely weekend. I've been putting journal prompts on my yoga Instagram, so I have 2 up. There's really no like great identifying way if you just look at my feed to know it's a journal prompt, but there's 2 on there, so you can find them. I've been finding that journaling has helped me kind of like settle back down into what is important to me right now and where I want to go. So it's been a tool that I've been leaning on hard recently. Other than that, I hope you guys have a lovely evening. Cheers to you, and I'll see you guys soon.
Thank you, Layla. Willie did his first class. His first full class.
Nice job.
Woo, thank you.